In this video, I will show you the best AI business photo generators. So if you don't want to stress over your photo shoots, if you don't want to spend your time on that, and if you feel that those are a bit awkward, then these tools are a perfect fit for you or for your team. And also, I have included a bunch of tools for different use cases. So there's one tool that is good for teams, then there's one for individuals, and then there's also a completely free option that you can play with. For your convenience, I have left a link to every single one of these tools in the description, and you can also find some discounts there. But now we've got a lot to cover, so let's dive right into it. So let's start with my absolute favorite AI business photo generator, and that is of course betterpic.io. And by the way, I have arranged you a special 10% discount that you can check in the description of this video. But now let me show you my results with this and why I think this is the best tool of them all and why this is especially good for teams. So here are all these images that you see. These look exactly like me. So for example, here's a real image of myself. And these ones are all AI generated, the ones that you see here. So these are pretty close. When I have sent these to my friends, they never believed that these are actual AI generated images. And also, if you look at these images here below, you can see how many different poses and different clothing styles and lighting and backgrounds I have here. So basically, if you wanted to do something like this in the real world, you'd have to travel everywhere and you would have to change the clothing and you would spend like a month creating photo shoots like this. So that's why I absolutely love the Betterpic, because it looks realistic, it looks exactly like me, nobody can tell the difference. But then also the reason why I recommend this to everybody and the reason why I absolutely love this for teams is because if you check one of these images, for example, well, let's choose this one, and you can click on this BP AI Edit button here. So it will select the image, and then you have all these customization options. So you can change the clothing, the background, you can add more information to the image, you can correct your skin, eyes, and then you can request a human edit. So if you find that this image is not exactly like you, you can actually ask the team to fix the image, and there's a professional photo editor that will take care of that. So for instance, if you wanted everybody in your team to have a photo like this, you can just choose this image and you can tell that you want it to be uniform across your team. And now I will actually show you some of these results here. So for example, there was this image right here, and I liked it a lot, but I wanted to create a Christmas version of it. And as you can see, it changed my shirt, and this is pretty cool. I think this one is also very Christmas-like as well, and obviously it created me some more photos too. So these are pretty awesome if you ask me. And here I have played with the tool, so I have changed the backgrounds, I have removed the background altogether, I have even dressed up myself as a doctor. I'm wearing all these kinds of different pieces of clothing here. So I think this is cool because not only is this creating you these super realistic photos, but you can also customize those to pretty much look like whatever you want them to look like. That's one of the reasons I recommend this to especially teams, because you can actually make sure that every one of your images will look exactly similar with one another. So for instance, if you wanted to have a photo shoot like this for your entire team, that is possible thanks to Betterpic. But then the problem here is that if you want to use this human edit feature, and if you want to have all this customization and a lot of photos, you have to get the expert plan, which costs about $80 and about $70 with my discount, and that can be a bit costly for somebody. And that is why I have included also a cheaper option on this list, and this one is called AISuitup.com. And once again, you can find a link to this page in the description. This tool works in a very similar fashion to the previous one, except for this is a lot simpler. So it creates you these professional AI headshots that look exactly like you, but this is actually a lot cheaper. So the cheaper plans are like $30 right now, I think. And also the only limitation with this is that when you get these photos, you can't customize these. So the only thing you can do is you can like or dislike these to hide them from your feed, and then you can download or share. So this is a much simpler tool to use, and also it's a lot cheaper than BetterPic. So if you're on a budget, this one can be a better option for you. Or if you're just willing to experiment with these tools and you don't want to pay for the expert package with customizations, then this one is for you. Then last but not least, as I promised, there's also a free AI business photo generator in this video, and that is called headshotmaster.io. And here I have generated 5 AI headshots. So with these previous tools, that is BetterPic and AI SuitUp, it is actually going to render these photos for a while. So it's going to take like a good 30 minutes to up to even 1 hour. But here the headshotmaster.io usually renders these photos in less than 5 minutes. Obviously you're going to get less photos, but you still get to use this for free, and it's going to be very quick compared to the other AI headshot generators. So now let me show you my results. So obviously you can kind of see already what the problem with these free AI headshot generators is, and that is the fact that these look like some 3D renders, and these don't look like that realistic images. So at a distance, yeah, for sure these are awesome, but then when you zoom in a bit closer, you can actually see that it looks exactly like I said. So it's a 3D render, or it's almost like a game character of some sorts. So I would not realistically use these free AI generated headshots because these simply are not that accurate, but this is still something worth experimenting, and always you can have fun with these tools, as well as remember the fact that these actually always generate a bit different results from person to person. So these might work out for you just fine. So that's a list of the best AI business photo generators. So the overall best is the BetterPic.io. More on budget solution is this AI SuitUp. And then if you want to mess around with this for free, then just try headshotsmaster.io.